Show him how Ifreed's crew can sail.
Alright, and make sure you can see chat. And alright. Who do I want to try to use? Lafayette or Magalu?
Shall we be off, my morbid menagerie?
Okay, I know that thing hurts. What am I supposed to be doing? I think this is safe enough to do.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since forever. I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know, it's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it out. Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human up top, but her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly. Ugh. Creeped me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Okay, how are we looking on item? Alright, looks good.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs? On my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general. Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
Alright, back to Titania.
I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Done. The art is attuned to you.
What art?
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yep. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian!
That's exactly right. Where is this last
Please
area?
let me do it. I should be the one, not him.
You are not strong enough.
Then at least let me back him up.
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your monarch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Malak. We've analyzed your Malak's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Malak who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
Artorias has some really strong arts, apparently. Malchior has it.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
What's with quiche in this game?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
Hi, Queen. I think I'm gonna try to use Magilu.
Oscar, don't go! Oscar! What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll...
Die? That's correct.
Huh? What's this? I'm... receptive?
Oh, God.
To that art? And to you?
She's gonna be a Therian.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
Shine?
Alright then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Happened.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
Alright, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility.
You mustn't! They're quite vicious, you know! I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me!
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions! You had it coming.
She knows!
But you have
She
Therians to
knows.
find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet.
You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then!
Why the Abbey?
Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs! Get it?
Oh my gosh.
Lapdogs!
Yeah, I get it.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
Hurry.
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl!
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice.
I could go for some borscht, or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake!
Zip it, Magilu.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge, with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
Oh yeah.
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilu.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around.
I noticed that too.
The Bloodwings said the Abbey. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble. And they...
That's Ifreed's pirates for ya.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abbey ships run and hide when...
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless...
Ooh, Shepherd our...
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't...
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
We've got the First Mate's curse to deal with. We can never...
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us.
Well, at least they're not too
Alright. What are we meeting for?
Fee, I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really, really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Engand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
So that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo! You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites. Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Innominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this.
How's it going,
That's
Kurt?
all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
Let's see. Yeah, one in there. Come on. There we go. Caught up in your sleep finally. That's good.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy. He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them?
Yeah.
Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this! The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission. He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
Wow! Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the
he would
Abbey's
be.
doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
Good point. Alrighty. Now should I try grinding in Endgand where we're going?
Come on, it's fine.
Or
No, it's not. You
somewhere
have to do it
else?
right.
You're so mean, Medusa. If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you.
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine. I love you, Medusa, and you don't even care.
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about?
This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't. I won't catch a cold. I swear. I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
we do have a
You
cool
mean What
hoverboard.
happened to her mother?
Yeah, Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little
I
tattletale.
don't think it
I'm
was
sorry.
me.
But I thought Medusa
It was
should
probably
know,
Joey.
just in case. It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever? I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
Alright, I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Take a look at this.
Hey.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Great! Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys!
It worked! A new recipe! I've gotta try it!
Scout ship setting sail.
Let's see, what's this do? 127 to pass the battle, restores 2 BG. Okay. I'm liking that. Okay. Do I want to go here and grind in the area there? Or do I want to go and find her other stuff? Actually, let me go grenade first. I do want to check something here. Doesn't look like he's here. Okay. East Marvin Tunnel. Actually, is there anything else that's close to that? East Lavin Tunnel. That's what that is. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Do I need to go for this? Actually, I'm where I need to go. Okay, cool. Sounds good, Kurt. Thanks for stopping by. And lurking. My day was good. Yeah, pretty good. Was your day well?
I'll finish this now.
Okay.
Is it hot or is it just me? Oh, what in the world? Better watch your step! Like healer! Look what I got! Is it hot or is it just me?
Its guardian was angry at it.
Sounds good.
You can read a guardian's heart?
I'm gonna have such a difficult time with this. Yeah, I have no idea how to use Magalu, so
I'll finish this quickly.
I guess this isn't a bad area to do it.
Look what I found! Look what I found! Devour!
Well then, let's move on.
Good weapon grinding too. Or equipment, weapon, whatever. What?
Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Better watch your step! First aid! Better watch your step! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Unbeatable! See this? Look what I what in the world? I'm unbeatable! Crossfire! Look what I found!
Come on, really?
try that.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. No mercy! Wounds that will shoot
Victory is ours.
It might work. Where was it? East Tunnel. Okay. Also, I need to find the hover for this. Okay, never mind. Found it.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones. Better watch your step. Hold up.
You're fit.
Look what I got. I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain!
Double haste!
Healing circle!
Double haste!
You really do it.
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to have Velvet in, because she's just gonna sit at 1 health.
I'm done.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones! You'll get it, you three!
See this? Double hit!
Better watch your step! Like heal up!
Hold up!
Is it hot or is it just me?
I was amazing, wasn't I?
Damage. Mission facts. Enemies defeated. Regeneration. HP recovery on defeating foes.
We can do this! Is it hot? Is it hot or is it just me? Oh, what in the world?
Wow.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Is it hot or is it just me? Easy peasy.
Try as they might, it won't.
Wow. I don't know, like I want to save those. I'm gonna start doing some of these.
I'm done.
cast it. Where is it? There we go. East Lavin Tunnel. I've not been here in a hot minute.
I'll finish this quickly.
Victory is ours.
Oh wait, we haven't been in this. That's right. We've been in the West Tunnel, which looks literally exactly like this. Versus dead end.
We can do this! Take the side! Is it hot or is it dripping? Burning mound! Fire! Look at shooting star! Is it hot or is it dripping? Look at shooting star! Not yet! Trouble! What in the world? Look what I found! Trouble! Flying high! That's true! Maelstrom! Fire! Maelstrom! Blade Maelstrom! Look what I found! Maelstrom! Is it hot or is it just me?
Its guardian
was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's... Always be on guard.
I know it.
Is it hot or is it just me? What in the world? Fire! Look what I found! Go get it! Light heal up! Better watch! Light heal up! First aid! You guys are the best! Clear away! Liberate us! Clear away! Liberate us! First aid! I did it! I can heal the wounds, but I can't feel the pain! Healing circle!
Did that actually just... Oh my gosh.
Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! First aid! Reflow! Burning out! Clear away! Liberate us! First aid!
This is is the problem of trying to play a ranged person. Everything targets you.
I refuse to fall here.
Did you just say nah to everything targeting me? I don't know how to use them though. That's the problem. I don't know how to use these people.
I'm done.
Granted, that was a dangerous encounter. They were only level 27. Actually, you know what? Wait. Introvert and casting. Okay. I need to use spell absorber on casting. Not a great area to try that out on. Actually,
I'll finish this quickly.
I'm not one to go easy.
I don't know, I feel like Magilu is the stronger of the two. Just because of what her right trigger does. Like, I mean, you saw it. Like, I feel like she's the stronger attacking mage because of it. I don't know why the normal person, like, takes the aggro, though. I mean, you have four different healers in this, so you kind of can be in control of your healing.
Our scout ship has returned!
Just cast times can be weird.
Eye of newt and mushroom spore.
Scout ship.
Doesn't his trigger heal? Half his damage received by allies for 5 seconds. Divine Pain is active. Cost 1 soul. Increase enemy recovery time. Huh? Increases enemy recovery time? I'm confused. NS. HP recovery and BG recovery. I think it heals though. First aid's a really fast cast. Yes. I wonder if it's possible to level up high enough to just like smash these things. That's weird. That's not bad. Okay, I'll take this off. Okay, that's actually fitting for her. As much as I don't like it, it's fitting for her.
A foe worth killing.
Okay. Weakness, neutral fire, I'm dead.
Check out the hide on that one!
I bet I could take it down in 3 swipes.
3? More like 1,000, I bet. This isn't the time to be kidding around, you guys.
I'm not kidding here.
Go for it! Is it hot or is it just me? Go for it! Hey, you got this one!
Come on, guys. I want to take that. We just kill it. Thank you.
Whew. I thought we were done for.
I wasn't good enough.
What do you mean? That demon was really strong.
I don't mean the demon. I mean me. If Shigure were here, he'd have sliced it clean in half.
But you use shorter dual blades rather than just one bigger one like him, so of course...
No. He'd have done it with a shorter blade, too.
You can't be serious. He's right. I think Shigure might really be capable of that.
Yeah. He's done it before.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't mind. You want to know more about my clan?
Yeah.
Well, as the eldest son, Shigure became head of the clan and ran things for a while. But 3 years ago, a rumor started floating around that he was planning an insurrection, and our lord immediately called for his execution.
Sounds like he doesn't waste any time.
Shigure never particularly cared about our lord to begin with. All he ever respected was personal strength.
Then did your lord send you to do the job?
Yeah. The only thing that can take down a Rangetsu swordsman is another Rangetsu swordsman. I thought I could handle it. I knew his every trick and had the time and place all planned out. But when it happened...
You got your ass beat.
Yeah. He made a fool out of me. I came at him with a greatsword, and he just used a small one. All the training I'd done, I couldn't land a hit on him.
A rude awakening if there ever was one.
Damn straight. I couldn't deny it. Shigure cast aside my greatsword and just laughed. Train harder, he told me. I was so frustrated by my weakness, my inexperience. So much so that I wanted to end my own life. So much so that I turned into a demon.
Rokuro.
In the end, Shigure escaped, and I was arrested for failing to perform my duty and sent to the prison island.
And the rest, as they say?
So you regret not being able to kill your brother. Huh.
I know it sounds crazy, but that's just who I am.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm just using you for my own purposes. As long as you fight my enemies, that's all that matters.
That's the plan. That's what I do best as a demon.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Down to the ship from here? I haven't been in here since the thing happened. Anything even here? Eh, never mind. Thought there might be something.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear.
Wow.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you're one to
So it doesn't have to be near them. It just has to be used when they're casting.
I'm as handy with a kitchen knife as I am with a sword.
Okay.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
this? Are we
Okay.
done already?
Wow. Okay. And you can also set up so you're like right outside of that casting too, it looks like.
I'll finish this quickly.
Oh!
Victory!
What? They just all blew up.
We can do this!
It looks like no one is injured.
I'll show you the beauty of my
Hurricane! For one!
Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me?
Its
Wow.
guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read.
Oops.
I'll show you the beauty of my
Well, that about does it.
Okay then.
We can do this!
It looks like no one is injured.
Getting that extra BG on her seems beneficial. Okay, you break through dangerous encounters too if you're high enough level. That's interesting. Okay, let's see. Next one is... All these. Alright. Okay, must be at the end then. Let me grab this chest then. I do remember this. Oh. Ooh. Okay. That's a gold scrap.
I'll finish this quickly. Gave way! No escape! I'm
I was hoping.
Did you see that? I beat it!
Yep. Here he is.
A foe worth killing.
Weak to water. Resistant earth.
Here I come! Better watch your place! You broke me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Better watch your step!
Oh.
Better watch your step!
He doesn't normally do that.
Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Wall! Better watch your step! Eleanor!
Hey, destruction!
Whirling serpent! Here! Lightning! Better watch your step! Wall! Shake the heavy!
Holy crap, Eleanor is really strong against this.
Better watch your step!
And she keeps dying.
Eleanor! Like healing! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing circle! I can heal the wounds,
Nope.
but I can't heal the pain! I can heal the wounds, but I can't... How could I be so weak? Eleanor! Is it hot or is it just me?
I don't know.
Better watch your step! 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 Like you! Better watch your step!
you.
Did you see my complete and utter victory? Did you?
Okay, equipment. No job, dang.
Take a look at this.
I was hoping.
Show us your determination. Well done. I'd expect no less from Ifrit's crew.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Scout ship set.
Okay, nothing. So, I'm going back. How's it going? I mean, you're still in here. There's bloodwing in this area. Forest. This side we're gonna drink the woods. Marsh. You're very sleepy. Oh, you should sleep then. You know what normal people do. Sleep.
Eat up. It's the chef's recommendation.
Okay. Really? Develop forest. Am I missing it? Am I not there yet? No idea. /4. Okay. Am I like reading this wrong, or am I blind, or am it's not here yet? No, that is. No, not there yet. There's one there, one there. I wonder if it's that. I'm going to Sunbury. Yes, okay. Let me see if this is the right way. I'm kinda confused now. Okay, what's this? Ah. Okay. That's why I couldn't find it. I guess don't go that way. Yeah, at least. Okay, that kind of scared the crap out of me. Oh, God. The plants look literally just like that. I should have known it was fake though. Oh god. Oh. I can't do this even if I wanted to.
I won't run away! Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? I'll fire! Come out! Green turn! Is it hot or is it just me? I'll fire! Is it hot or is it just me? I'll fire! Here! I won't go! Is it hot or is it just me? I'll fire! Double hit!
You really do have a peculiar air about you. Don't get careless! Holy serpent! Is it hot or is it just me? Look what I found! Nice trick! Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? Here's release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! I'll help you!
Okay, I should probably switch those.
Victory is ours.
Boot lover. Item drops, equipment drop rate, okay. seething tumult as countless chains to rip from the ground. Stun, fiend, goes into stone. Okay. Guess we can't do this. Is there another way to get over to it? No, it doesn't look like it. I'm just gonna assume you're talking about Animal Crossing. Alright, do I go here and fight the other ones, or do I continue? Actually, I would probably grind there. Continue.
We're coming up on Lionel Island.
So much for the ghost ships.
Should we expect another welcome party waiting for us again?
No. I had the Bloodwings spread a rumor that we were raiding an Abbey compound far, far from here.
As far as plans go, that's better than nothing.
All this cloak and dagger. Give me a good old frontal assault any day.
First mate, sir. There's a ship drifting ahead of us.
A ghost ship?
It's an Abbey ship. Their flag. It's a distress signal.
Understood. Commence approach.
Are you actually going to help an enemy ship?
A ship signaling distress has neither allies nor enemies. That's a code all seafarers abide by.
It's an obvious trap.
Not even pirates would use a distress signal for a surprise attack. Of course, after we rescue a ship, we still strip them of everything they've got.
Anyway, if it's a trap, we'll kill everyone on board. Simple.
A waste of time if you ask me.
Yeah, no, they're all like laying there dead.
Is this...
The Corsair Scourge!
Benwick, do we still have any Salatoma left?
Yes, sir. If this is their full crew, we should have enough on board to treat them.
Now that you mention it, don't Abbey ships usually have a bigger crew?
These were all who were aboard when I hijacked the ship and made them set sail.
Teresa!
I knew I was being reckless, but I never expected we'd run afoul of the Corsair Scourge. But you know, I'm glad we did, since it brought me to you.
You seriously plan to fight in that condition?
No, no. I know you've won this one. Use me as you will.
Use you?
Don't bother asking. It's a trap.
Lionel Island is where you'll find Dees. Aetherian. My brother Oscar is guarding over it.
We can handle him just fine.
I'm not sure.
You should know that Oscar's acquired a powerful new art. Its formula developed by Lord Melchior. The art heightens a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. The effect is incredible. Normal arts don't even compare. Even were you to win, you wouldn't come away unscathed.
Why are you telling us
would
this?
destroy them then.
The art is still untested and imperfect. There's no guarantee its caster will survive the effects. I don't want anything to happen to Oscar. If I'm your hostage, Oscar won't move against you. This will afford you a window to snatch the Therian and make your escape.
You're willing to betray the Abbey?
There's nothing in this world that could ever replace Oscar. I know you can't trust me, so don't give me your medicine. I'll place my life in your hands.
Oh, I thought she fainted.
Just save Oscar.
Oh, now she
Lady
fainted.
Teresa!
If true, this information will be of use to us. For now, let's bring her aboard and give her the medicine.
And the rest of them? And do we get any loot?
So, you're going to believe her story?
An art that boosts a Malak's power far beyond its normal limits. Sounds like we might be in for a real fight.
And she said that Melchior developed it too.
Maybe this explains why he was so intent on acquiring that Siegfried relic.
If this is all true, a frontal assault might not be the best idea.
But why do you think Teresa is willing to go so far to protect Oscar?
Oscar is the second son of the Dragonia family, aristocrats with ancestral ties to the Asgard royal lineage.
From what I understand, he was sent to the Abbey in the hopes of strengthening his family's ties to the group.
For the good of the bloodline. Happens all the time.
Teresa followed him to the Abbey, where she's been his constant savior, even if she's kept it from him.
So she's another noble too. Could have had an easy life if she just kept in her place.
No, Teresa was conceived, outside of formal matrimony, and her mother was not of what you'd call high standing.
It happens more often than you might think. My mother died, and my father's wife never cared for me. So I merely served the Dragonia family as a maid. Those were dark, lonely times for me. But Oscar was the only one who called me his sister, and embraced me as family. Does a sister need any other reason to want to save her brother?
So you're back on your feet.
My sincere thanks for the medicine.
I can't use you as a hostage if you're dead. Where's the Therian?
Ahead through the Baird Marsh are the ruins of an ancient kingdom.
Yeah,
There you'll
let's
find the
not
Earth's Point,
fight the monster
along with Oscar.
there.
What happened to number 1?
Lord Artorius took number 1 away from me. As it stands, I'm without the powers of an exorcist. As such, whether I live or die is for you people to decide. Once Oscar is safe, you can do whatever you like to me.
We'll do as you wish. All of it.
Okay.
I know you know this, Fee, but don't let your guard down for 1 second.
I won't.
Thing's level 57. Don't think I'm gonna be touching that. I could try, but it might not be the best idea.
This is an Abbey encampment. No one's stationed here now, but it's well maintained.
From what I could gather, it will be approximately 10 days before the next patrol stops by.
That's more than enough time to find the Therian and get it off the Earth Pulse.
We can rest here too. No need to rush things. We'll find the Therian, but let's do it right.
Alright, what do we got? Spare daggers. People versus bees. Christie. Yeah, that one's really good. Beans and Dragons. Operating ability versus aim for this. Poison reduced by 85%. Oh. Yeah. I actually haven't seen something that high ever. I think I'll do that one. Holy.
I'll send a Sylph J if anything comes up here. Have a safe trip.
Thanks.
Still, why would the Abbey build anything all the way out here?
Teresa, what do you know?
This island may be uninhabited now, but judging from the ruins, we can tell that civilization has flourished and fallen here many times. This island lies at a focal point of air and sea currents, as well as the flow of the Earth pulse. That means that malevolence gathers here too.
Is that why civilization has risen and fallen here before?
It is.
That would make sense.
Furthermore, the malevolence of those long-dead people still lingers here, lost and unfading.
Even after so long?
The more they prospered, the greater the loss of life.
Normally, this sort of thing could not be ignored. The malevolence here should have been dealt with in haste.
But because the Abbey is scheming to resurrect Inominat, there's no way they'd want to waste such a bounty. Bursting with malevolent juiciness, and no meddlesome people around to cause trouble. There couldn't be a more perfect spot.
If there's one place they'd put a Therian, it's here.
Yeah, definitely a Therian here. Whether we get it now or not, I don't know. But it's definitely here. Okay, good. Didn't want to do all that. Can +1 that. I'll have to think about it.
Teresa, it's been a while.
We haven't seen each other since the throne. But that doesn't seem like so long ago to me. Not when I keep hearing so much about you. Eleanor Hume, the traitor.
What of the Corsair Scourge?
Nothing to worry about. I've had my dose of Salatoma.
Was it as bad as you remembered it? Brings you back to when you were an initiate, doesn't it?
Why did you betray us, Eleanor? When the Abbey made you a patrolling inspector, they placed great responsibility upon you. Oscar should have been the one to take on that role. He had already been selected for it. But you wanted it so very badly, and that sweet, naive man that he is, he let you take it.
I had no idea. Oscar had already been chosen?
Yes, and after he passed on it, he was stationed on that dangerous island where he sustained that awful wound. And now, you accompany the monster that nearly killed him. I feel I have a right to some answers.
My desire to save humanity has not changed. I have simply found a path different from the Abbey's.
I don't find that answer acceptable.
Of course you don't.
I didn't think that you would. I know very well that you offer no compromises when it comes to Oscar.
You're right. I don't. Be sure to inform your new friends of that fact. In order for me to protect Oscar, I'm going to need you all to trust me.
Yeah,
that's all I have to say to you.
Happen.
I understand.
You should know that's not gonna happen.
Take a look at this.
Oh yeah, 1 room. That's about normal.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure! Scout ship set.
Let's pitch them down. Probably does 10 minutes, I would guess.
I heard that they use this island to hold exiled prisoners. Just looking at this place depresses me. I hate it here.
We can't go carelessly wandering about. This place is dangerous.
I know. Still, from the looks of those ruins, there used to be one impressive civilization here. I can practically taste the hidden treasure.
The punishment for tomb raiding is quite strict, you know.
Think I'd be a pirate if I was afraid of the Abbey?
I won't stop you from looking for loot. But if you get into trouble, don't expect us to save you. Got it?
Aye, aye, sir.
I want to talk to him after he's found something, see what he got. Go join in his tomb raiding. And this place is gonna be like this, isn't it? Gosh, I hate these things. Let it close. I'm gonna fight you guys like one by one.
I don't think we have a chance! Let's pierce through! Trouble! Let's pierce through! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
Hold up! See this?
Here it comes! Clear! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Look what I found! Strike the hermit! Look out! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
Hey, is
Alright.
everyone alright?
I'll be here. Here's Fighter. Mastery. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and do... Yeah, let's do that.
I don't think we have a chance! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Absorber! Diplo! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
Double haze!
Look what I found! Okay, you three! Here it comes! Absorber!
Holy crap.
Look what I found! Another one down! Look what I found!
Hey, is everyone alright?
Professor, paper. Attack increase, okay. And art for you. Okay. Increase opponent's strength and steal increased focus destruction. He can steal a lot of increases from foes. It's very interesting. Increase attack. And increase focus.
I don't think we have a chance.
Tree. This fire.
Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? Dark and light. Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Dark and light.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian.
Using manually. Yeah. Extra for reduce. Increases stagger duration of it. Okay. This is a good grinder.
Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
That's not really what it is.
Is it hot or is it just me?
We won, right? Right?
Ooh. Oh, we have a second revive. It cures all status cooldowns or status conditions. Oh. Okay. Ooh, that's nice.
We will need to be extremely wary. Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
These dark fangs are like really cool looking.
Is it hot or is it just me? I'll help you! Crossfire! Unbelievable! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! I'll help you!
One down.
That's what I found! Go get him, you three! Here it is!
Victory is ours.
I don't think we have a chance! Here! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! I'll help you! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Here! Is it hot or is it just me? What in the world? Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Another one down! Bring down! Crossfire!
Hey, is everyone alright?
Oh, she's been doing that for a long time. How did it take them in that? Almost 400 for poison one. Holy crap.
A foe worth killing.
Take this water.
Better watch your step! Crimson Blood! Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Freeze the bird! Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Bloodwall! Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Better watch your step!
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
A foe worth killing.
Is it hot or is it I won't believe it! Is it hot or is it Dear police! You broke me! Here's your
Oh, I forgot to turn it off.
Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Blast away the shadows of darkness! Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Blast away the shadows of darkness! I won't better watch your step!
Yes, yes, I know. I'm incredible.
A foe worth killing.
Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! I won't go easy on you! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
We won, right? Right?
I don't think we have a chance! Better watch your step! Gaze upon my fireball! Better watch your step! I won't go easy on you! Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Better watch your step! Walls of armor! Better watch your step! Freeze the bird! Better watch your step! Better watch your step!
A complete victory!
Hey. Oh, what is that? Perpetuity? That is really high. Person allows the wearer to punch until the end of time. Oh, Galliard has higher focus now. Interesting. Also, that puts him. Honestly, I should just like be leveling up lots of BG stuff, but I'm not. Nagilu, how did you just break that rock? Legitimate question, how did you just break that rock?
We will need to be extremely wary.
I'm out. Whatever. Okay.
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on.
Let's
You can read a guardian's heart?
Yeah, sort of. I don't think we have a chance.
Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? Oh, what in the world? Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Stun absorber! Flare vortex! Easy peasy! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Hi-ya! Is it hot or is it just me? Double hit! And another one comes first! Here it comes! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Yeah, we're getting good levels now at least, and I think I found the safest way to do it. Okay, what does that close? There's another two-way. It opened up that. What did it close?
Woo! It's a biggie! Here! Better watch your step! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing circle! Better watch your step! Better watch your step!
Okay.
Better watch your step! 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 Refill this! Better watch your step!
That's not what I hit, but okay.
First aid! Fix it! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing circle!
That was a considerably powerful enemy.
What did you get? Beacon Center. And after. Okay. E. Is any other thing master? No. We got that. Even art. Front. Like sweep to left or management. Ta-da! Burns. We'll see.
We will need to be extremely wary. Better watch your step! Better watch your step!
How's it going? I'm just, you know... Damn him. Yeah, you're just staying down.
Come on.
This'll do.
What's this one here?
Power number 2 displayed at the throne. Hard to believe he had that hidden in him. Lord Melchior said that number 1 was full of untapped potential as well. I have the talent to use it.
Teresa, my lady, you seem angry.
Me? At what?
At me, for running away and joining Velvet.
Oh, that? I was careless. An enemy stole a tool of mine. I'm merely frustrated at my own incompetence.
A tool?
I don't care what happens to me now. Not as long as I can save Oscar.
I'm the one who hurt your precious brother. And you're asking for my help now?
Yes, you hurt him. You scarred his face, and his honor, and his heart.
Still holding a grudge then? Well, at least you won't be able to kill me in my sleep.
With no Malakim, I'm an ordinary woman. How could I threaten the Lord of Calamity? I'm painfully aware of my own weakness.
Good. Try to keep out of the way then.
Lady Teresa, Velvet isn't so different from you. She had a little brother,
I know all about the Lord of Calamity, but none of that matters to me. As powerless as I am now, this is the only path for me. It's the only way I can save Oscar.
Lady Teresa.
Okay.
Our scout ship
Any
has
luck this
returned.
time? One. Okay, just one.
Great. Let's do this one
Sounds about normal.
style, guys.
Hold on. What am I getting low on? That I use. Okay, I have to smell that. I have this now. Okay. No. What is this?
Scout ship set.
Alright. So that's one. probably still be fighting this stuff, if I'm gonna be honest.
We will need to be extremely wary. Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? I pull! Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! I'll help you! All right.
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Okay. Just back there.
I don't think we have a chance. Is it hot or is it just Stormer? Dark and light. Is it hot or is it just me? Yes. Is it hot or is it just me? Stormer. Loss of armor. Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? It's true! Is it hot or is it just me? I say, fire! And another one down! Is it hot or is it just me? It's true!
Sorry to cut you down.
Oh, here we go. Turn.
Malachim are just tools.
What are you brooding over?
I know. Velvet, Eleanor, or Teresa. You're not sure whose little brother you want to be, eh?
No.
In that case, I assure you I'm the kindest of the lot.
The cruelest, most devious. That's not what's on my mind. There's something I need to say to Lady Teresa.
Something you wish to say? Then speak, number 2.
That's just it. I'm not number 2. I'm Laphicet.
Laphicet?
It's the name Velvet gave me. It's very important to me.
Something can be important to you?
Yes, I have feelings. You see, Malachim are not tools.
Very well. I shall call you Laphicet from now on.
Thank you, Lady Teresa.
You're kinder than you look, my dear Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa.
You misunderstand. With so much at stake, I don't want to rock the boat.
Velvet, tell me what you know about Teresa and Oscar. I want a clearer picture of what they can do.
All right. Teresa and Oscar are...
I can give you the lowdown on everything Abby. Lady Teresa and Oscar are the best of the best, even among the praetors. Some call them the consuls. There are only around 100 praetors in the world, so we're talking very elite.
Anyone called a consul is going to be adept at both fighting and leadership. They are key figures entrusted with responsibility for major cities and institutions.
The fighting part is all we have to worry about. Are they better than you, Eleanor?
Yes, I was a primus, which is a full rank below them. I could never overcome Teresa's arts or Oscar's swordsmanship in our practice battles.
When they were still trainees, they worked together to wipe out dozens of demons in a single night. After that, Lord Melchior kept a close eye on them.
Appreciate it. I'll be on my guard.
Together they sound like a real threat. Thankfully, we're only after Oscar alone.
But Oscar has mastered a new art developed by Lord Melchior. You can count on it being a nasty one.
You really do know a lot about this stuff.
It's a little suspicious.
You think so? Well, I was at the Abbey, so...
Why don't you call him Lord Oscar?
That's what's bothering you? It's because we're both so popular with the ladies. I consider him a rival.
Oh. I see.
A foe worth killing.
That's not close enough, I think.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
A foe worth killing.
Is it hard or is it just here? Is it hard or is it just me? 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 Well,
alright. I know I'm just spamming this, but it's like killing everything, so I'm just gonna keep spamming it, and it's super AoE. Get that close. Fire there.
A foe worth killing.
Is it hard or is it just Serpent? Is it hard or is it just me? Is it hard or is it just me? Is it hard or is it just me? Is it hard or is it just me?
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You
Of
can
course they
read a
just-
guardian's heart?
Yeah, I have to open that back up. Ooh, I don't have enough, do I? Yeah. Feels bad. Okay, grape shells are good.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Better watch your step! 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 Better watch your step!
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Area circle heals HP area around target, removes poison, damages enemy Okay. I'm guessing that one's higher though. Integral and
We will need to be extremely wary. When it comes to you, it's better to give than receive.
Oh, it's a much larger area too.
Better watch your step! Is it hot or is it just down? Ground fire! Is it hot or is it just storm? Ground fire! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive. Dark and light.
Wow, that does a lot of healing. It looked like it did like 1,000 per tick. Beetle? Of course. I thought it might have been a beetle.
Oh, it's a beetle.
Yeah. A Lionel giant thunderstag beetle, to be exact.
Why do they always have such awkward names?
I think it's a cool name.
I've never been able to figure out why boys are so drawn to these things.
Huh?
What's the matter? Didn't you want to see it?
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah.
When he was little, Oscar was always running around the woods collecting bugs. He'd get so into it, it was never long before he'd trip and hurt himself.
Did you grab bugs for him?
Yes, I thought they were gross, but I was much taller than him, and I had the reach. Once, he gave me a whole pile of cicada shells as his way of thanking me. I just screamed.
I'm sure he just wanted you to know how he felt. I can relate to that.
Rather unusual for a Malak like you to contemplate such things.
Well, I try to. It's just really hard sometimes.
It's hard for people, too. Sometimes it feels insurmountable, and yet we can't give up. Sometimes you just have to say what you believe in your heart, even if you're not good at saying it.
What I believe.
Fee, hurry up already!
Oh, whoa.
What were you two talking about?
Nothing.
Okay, I wanted that. Heart attack increase. Not fitting both of them. Don't think I want to do that. No dangerous encounters yet, please. Keep putting this here.
Hey, Laphicet. Found a new stag beetle, did you?
Yeah, Lady Teresa caught it for me.
Ooh, those pincers are sharp. Eisen, take a look at this fine specimen of a stag.
Wait, I believe that might be a two-horned rhinoceros beetle.
Listen, you two. If you're gonna get in another fight over this, I'll just say it's a new type of drone beetle.
You wouldn't.
You've really figured this out, huh?
Eleanor, you didn't make him say that just now, did you?
I did not. I've made a pact with him as a vessel, but he isn't tethered to me.
A Moloch. Acting so human.
I used to think that way. Malachim possessing free will just like humans? It was inconceivable. But meeting Laphicet and Eisen taught me the truth. They laugh in joyful times, and cry in sad times. Their stomachs even growl too.
Their stomachs growl?
Now I take it as a matter of course that not only Malachim, but demons and Therians too, have their own thoughts and feelings.
I thought you hated demons.
I certainly still do, but now I feel something besides just hate.
Malachim with free will? Demons and Therians as well?
You must have sensed that in Laphicet.
Oh, Spock,
or
thank you for the follow.
That beetle for him when you saw his beaming face. It must have reminded you of when Oscar was a young boy. Am I correct?
This conversation's over.
Maybe it'll come up later.
Teresa, be honest. Isn't there something wrong with the Abbey using a dangerous experimental art out in the field?
Oscar's the one who decided to go through with it. Don't presume to know anything about who he is.
Never mind, that's not gonna work.
Using that art could be fatal. I can't allow Oscar to try it.
Lady Teresa, is something the matter?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But you looked like you were in pain.
Oh. I was just thinking a bit.
You didn't have time to rest after recovering from the Corsair's scourge. You're awfully hard on yourself, you know.
And even harder on others, am I?
That's not what I meant.
It doesn't matter. I'm well aware that I'm stone cold. But they say a Moloch never knows his vessel's heart. I said nothing all those times you snuck off to the library, did I?
You knew about that?
Of course I knew. But I was just letting you roam free like a master might let her little pup. Number one didn't wander about like you did. What makes you different?
I'm sorry.
Well, boys will be boys, I guess. But I was planning on punishing you if that behavior continued.
Punish me how?
You don't want to know. It might wreck your good cheer.
Lady Teresa!
Look at how open she's being. Do you really think she'll work with us?
I don't think she's lying to us. But I don't think she's being entirely truthful either. Look, I know I probably don't have to say this, but...
You don't. I won't let my guard down. If I see anything funny, she's dead. And since she has no Moloch, it'll be quick.
Oh, I should have observed that.
Whew, I thought we were done for.
Okay, should I try to do the crazy killer thing that's like level 57?
Woo! It's a biggie, huh? Hold on! Is it hot or is it just me? 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 Freeze it there!
You really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one of them.
Okay, I'll try it then. I mean, obviously it's gonna notice me because it's a club red and they're stupid and always notice you.
I don't think we have a chance! Is it hot or is it just me?
Actually, let me just say that. Nope. Oh no, he's coming at me. Never mind.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing circle! I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing... Oh, what in the world? For the wound! How very... Unlike me.
Hey, nope.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! When it comes to
come
pain,
on.
it's better to give than receive! When it comes to pain, it's better to
Would
give than
somebody, like, hit this thing?
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Like healer! First aid! Very simple! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple!
You know, if you guys would, like, stay in that thing, that'd be great.
When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Here! Here! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
But
Give than receive! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Here! Very simple! Here! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Dark and light! Very simple! Whoa there! Here I come! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? See this? Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Awesome armor! When it comes to form, it's better to give than receive! Here! Very simple! Dark and tough! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire!
no. Oh, yeah, that's not good for me to have right now.
Light healer! First aid!
Uh-oh. Your status down. It doesn't get rid of flow.
Freeze and burn! I'll help you! Light healer! First aid! Shield taken! Maelstrom! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive!
Don't bring him over here.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing circle! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire! Light healer! Is it hot or is it just me? Crossfire!
Wow, that just like super lagged or something because we all dodged it. Oh, that big sword.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal the pain! Healing circle! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive!
Ooh, died.
That was a considerably powerful
That was a
enemy.
considerably powerful enemy. Keeper, Enchanter, Mistress of Arms. Equipment, Skill Mastery. Plus 1 maximum spells to characters or equipment that's enhanced. Combined with 30 or more times. That's ridiculous.
Take a look at this.
Holy crap, that was a hard fight.
Well, well. Now here's a fine
The thing
haul.
is level 57.
Of newt and mushroom spore, tender parts of
We're like
prickle boar.
low level 40s.
Scout.
Yeah, we're low 40s. That thing is 57. Good, got more sugar. That's what I wanted.
This'll do. Try.
We will need to be extremely wary.
I wonder if I can even make this last that long.
Dark and light! Blaze breakthrough! I'm close! I'll keep it! Here! Particular! Get the hermit! Turn top! Oh, here! Get the hermit! Crimson Sermon! When it comes to pain, it's better to use than receive! When it comes to pain, it's better to give than receive! Very simple! Shigagaki Steam! Pyrogenic Wind! Geostigma! Geostigma!
Victory is ours!
Forward killing. Is it hot or is it just me? Let's fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Let's fire! Is it hot or is it just me? Breathe it down! Or is it just me? Let's fire! Breathe it down! Is it hot or is it just me?
It looks like no one is injured.
Yeah, what did we get? Okay, so we have that. We get something. I don't remember who it was. Two people got something. I'm pretty sure they were level 1s. I'm kind of mad at this because I totally got the 60,000 gold and it like didn't count it or something. Unless it was like one specific thing. Oh well. I'm surprised we got like no levels from that. Jesus, this place is huge. What? Well, it's enemy movement for 5 seconds of battle. Ineffective versus level 20 plus foes. What's the point in that, Ben?
Woo! It's a biggie! Is it hot or is it just... How could I please open it?
I didn't want to use that. Thank you.
Is it hot or is it just me? Is it hot or is it just me? Fire! Light me up! Is it hot or is it just me? Fire!
Its guardian was angry at it.
Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart?
Don't know if there's any text or not. Okay, well there's a safe spot, so I'll just go ahead and do that. And actually, that's a perfect stopping point. Oh yeah, cool. I'm guessing the diagonal one is where we're wanting to go. We'll check over there first tomorrow. And okay, well now I have 3 people that I can use decently. I don't know, Magilu is still eh. I know how to use her now. It's just kinda eh, cause she's mostly magic. Like, look at her stats. Actually, no, she's got okay attack. It might be the equipment that she has, but she's got okay attack. Eleanor's attack is ridiculously high. Rokuro's tanky. Laffy says magic attack's fine. Average. Dual attacks. Yeah. I'm gonna pick 2. Do that.
Ida, the path of the culinarian has no end.
Okay. Let me look at who's live right now. We have Eos. Ooh, Kurt's live. I'm gonna host Kurt. I'll probably be on Kios's channel too though. But yeah, thanks for coming, Queen, and everybody else who came. And I'll have to check if that fellow actually worked, because I'm kind of thinking it didn't. But yeah, go ahead and say hi to Kurt and all that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow from 6 to 9. Have a good rest of your day.